Welcome to the Hot Rod Hangout Podcast.
Whoop whoop.
I'm Matt,
And I'm Ashley.
and tonight's episode is our Tuesday live, going back over Daytona Turkey Rod Run and all the fun times we had over there. And we're live.
Yes, we are. That was my echo on my phone. Me pulling up Instagram.
What's going on? What's going on? Old Red Line Raceway hopping on.
Welcome, welcome.
I was going to ask you if you brought your trophy in here.
Of course I did.
You don't go nowhere without it. Be sleeping with it.
I let you take it to work.
What up, man? Had a good weekend. Looked like you had a nice race weekend. Had a good weekend at a Turkey Rod Run and the Bad Apple Car Show.
Yep.
Or Bad Apple Bash.
Yes.
Say it correctly. So there's one person on the old Facebook. They ain't said what's up, though. Pretty much just hanging out.
Hmm?
Too bad. Looking forward to a big one this weekend. Yes, sir.
Yeah, they're having their turkey run.
Kenneth Stoller, what's going on?
What's up?
Dixon Way, what's going on?
Joining from the YouTube.
Yeah. So, went over to the old Turkey Rod Run this weekend.
Oh, yes.
Ended up just driving the 54 over, and Ashley brought the dogs in her daily.
Yep.
It was easier than trying to load it up and try to figure out a place to unload it. So, still got to get an automatic in there so Ashley can drive her own stuff.
Yeah.
Three
We'll get there.
people on the old Facebook say what's up. So we left Thursday afternoon.
Mhm.
Even though I drove the car over and said I was going to leave early, I didn't. Every time I'd get ready to go, something would happen, sit back down, hang out for a little while, get ready to go again, and then so I got over there about 6:30.
Yeah.
Ashley got
Just as
there
it was getting
about
dark.
7:30, 8 o'clock. Cute little Airbnb.
With a really nice host. We actually met her.
Yes. We will probably book that Airbnb next year.
Yep.
Good little driveway. Little more traffic in the hidden driveway, but
Yeah.
turned out all right. Racing for last. What's going on the Instagram?
What's up?
So we got over there, went and had dinner, and Ashley looks over and goes, "Hey, what's the odds that Andrew's in the same restaurant we're in?" I said, "Pretty unlikely." And she said, "Well, he looks like he's standing over there." So I look over and I said, "That kind of does look like him." And then he spoke, and I was like, "Yep, that's definitely him." So we missed Tommy on the first night. He had just bailed right before we got there.
Yep.
Went back to the Airbnb, went to Turkey, walked the swap meet.
And there are now pictures up.
Yep, pictures of swap meet.
Pictures of swap meet.
Yes, ma'am. Circle Boys, what's going on the Instagram? What's up, mama? Was looking for a tunnel ram for a small block Chevrolet. Still looking. Looking for some bomber seats. Still looking for those two.
Yep.
Ashley went over her allotted one hubcap per.
Yeah.
She ended up with 4.
Well, in all fairness, it did start with only 2.
It did.
And then we ran into the
Daytona Street.
Yep, the Daytona Street rods, and they talked me into buying 2 more.
2 Mercedeses. So she bought another Chevrolet hubcap, another Mustang hubcap, and then 2. I do need bomber seats. Oh, what up, bitches? Uncle Brian, what's going on? I don't really care, to be honest with you.
If it's metaled or colored.
We ain't got there yet, Mom. You telling the secrets. Golly. We're still
She's
on
just jumping
Thursday.
ahead.
Or we're still on Friday.
Yeah.
So walked a couple just the way we came in where we parked. Walked a little bit of the car corral. And just like always, some people that had added about 20 grand to what the car was worth to try to sell it. And then there was also there was actually a lot of deals that were actually in line. I was really, really shocked. Um, but so that was Friday. And this turkey was a little different. With the podcast and with the show coming up and with everything going on, we we've come to the realization that car shows were kind of not being fun anymore. So we decided that this one we were gonna just go, and obviously we were gonna promote, but we weren't gonna worry so much about getting filming content. Ashley took pictures like she always does because she enjoys that, but it was enjoy each other, enjoy the cars, meet new people. There was a whole bunch of people there that knew we were coming, so told them we were going to catch up with them. So we caught up with a couple of them. I don't think he's on here, but shout out to everyone that we met. We got to catch up with Saul Customs, got to catch up with Corey and Hannah Wheat, uh, Fabricator John from Instagram. We got to catch up with Josh Rotten. Yes. So let's catch up on the comments. What up, Pops? And Uncle Brian says, show become a lot more fun once I started going back as a spectator.
Yep.
Scott Strickland, what's up? Nice pics from the turkey rod run. Yes, sir. So that was just a swap meet. We still got three more photo dumps.
So we've got the swap meet and some of the car corral is already up. And then
Okay.
we have 2 albums of the car show at Turkey.
Okay.
And then
there'll
be another 1 or 2 albums
okay.
to still
So
post.
I have dumped all of the reels, shorts that I took. I just took them on my phone. I didn't even pull the GoPro out. It was an awesome weekend. It was getting back to having fun with cars again. Definitely needed. But it is Daytona, so we got to enjoy. We went out to dinner. We weren't rushing around. If we made it, we made it. If we didn't, we didn't.
Yeah.
Just kind of getting back to kind of why we love cars in general. We like hanging out, like talking to people, and it was kind of good to take the promotional hat off and get back to I'm just a car guy hanging out. How'd you do this? Stuff like that. The Model A will not be at our show. I'm not gonna half-ass it to make it there. Some unforeseen things have happened. It's just not going to be there because when it comes out, it's going to be done correctly. So Model A will not be at our show, but Ashley was nice enough to extend the deadline for pre-registration till the 8th. So y'all still have time. Go get your pre-registration tickets for the January 4th show. All right, back up. So that was Friday night. Saturday, we went and we just walked a little bit of car corral, a little bit of swap meet, or a little bit of car show.
Yep.
But it was more just getting together, meeting the people that we were trying to catch up with. Not necessarily trying to catch up with, but we wanted to catch up with. And the Bad Apple show started at noon. So, in true typical car guy fashion, we left Turkey about 1 to head over to Iron Horse for the Bad Apple show. Andrew, what's going on? Hesterman, what's up? We got over there and my legs were done after walking Turkey. So I said, well, we're not parking across the street. I'm not trying to run across A1A and play Frogger. So I don't care what it costs. We're going to register your car. You ain't going to win nothing, but we're going to register it up. And we pulled up and the guy was like $20 and you get a shirt and a sticker. And I was like, well, shit, if I bought a shirt, it'd be $20. So, hey.
Yep. And we got a sticker out of the deal.
Yeah. So we parked and we ended up parking right next to a pretty badass Grumman van. And right on the other side of that was the welding rig from Corey Wheat Customs, Hannah's truck.
Yep.
And got to catch up with Eddie Wise and Andrew Savage. Yes, that's his name. With their Model A's, which I don't know if Ashley's posted the picture yet from Turkey when we saw it.
Yes.
Okay. It's a Raptor lined Model A, killer build. And then, of course, if you haven't looked at Eddie Wise or Ed Rat on Instagram, that car is amazing. Obviously, Saw Customs had their 54, which is goals. I hope Ashley's car turns out similar to that. There's a bunch of nice cars there. Anthony, the detail specialist, with his Model A, blown flathead. That was in the reels. Guy from the Voodoo Kings with the flamethrower. And then also Bevins with the.
Yep.
I think he still holds the records for the one that shoots the flames the highest. He uses 4 gallons per minute.
Yeah.
100 plus feet. So that was cool. That's in a reel.
And we got one of their stickers. I was chatting with his wife.
Oh, I didn't even know that. See?
Yep.
So we're hanging out with Model A Mafia guys and it's time for awards. So we walk up there and tell Ashley, so we'll stand here and we'll clap when they get their trophies. And as we were standing there, Hannah's name gets called and we look back. She's sitting on the hood of the 41 rock bouncer that Corey built. And
not even paying.
We're like, hey, it's time, brother. Like, come on. And she's like, they didn't call my name. I was like, well, yeah, they did. Are you sure? Yeah. So she's walking up, and as we're walking up, me and Ashley kind of like looked at each other like, did they just say my name? And I was like, yeah, I mean. And then I heard 54 Chevy color orange patina, and I was like, yeah, that's you, because that's what I wrote. So they went up there and asked, hey, are you sure you called my name? Yep. So Ashley won. Oh, you can actually see it.
Yep. It's chilling right here.
And for anyone that didn't catch the status on Facebook, yes, the Bad Apple is the only trophy that I wanted to win with Model A. So Ashley beat me to it.
I'm sorry.
I'm never registering the 54 under my name again. Okay, so we got Ken Kosh. What's going on, man? We got Tommy Boy joining. We got Knuckles. What's going on?
What's up?
Oh, I already said, yeah, we caught up Fabricator John.
Yep.
So Ashley won that, and then we decided to go get treated horrible at Dick's Last Resort.
Yep.
If you walk in the door and you understand what that restaurant is about, it's a good time.
It was pretty funny.
Nicole says congrats.
Thank you.
So we went back to the Airbnb and woke up Sunday morning, and Ashley said the one thing that she wanted to make the trip or to call the trip a success was she wanted to put her toes in the sand. Well, it was a little cold to put her toes in the sand, but we went to breakfast and then went down to the beach and kind of talked about everything that's going on. And ways to get better at, and kind of what we want for 2025. It was much needed trip. It was an awesome time. And then I proceeded to drive home.
Yep.
And Ashley followed me, and she texted me. I didn't get a text message, but I got a text message about an hour later when I was pulling in to get gas to fill up the car. And she's like, I look at the phone and she's like, something fell off 54. And I went, and I'm like, I wonder what that was. And I was like, what it looked like? She was like, it was small and round and silver. And I was like, huh. Said, the only thing I can think of that's small, round, and silver would be the oil fill cap. So I lifted the hood. Sure enough, uh, somewhere about halfway between here and Daytona, there's an oil cap.
I would say it's probably like a third of the way going to Daytona because we weren't too far.
It's actually right by the Stavros. I heard it.
Hey.
I heard something hit the ground, but like Ashley said, she thought it was an exhaust clamp. And
Yeah.
when the oil pressure stayed the same and the exhaust didn't get any louder, I just figured, watch for parts. It's an old car.
Well, I just saw like the round shape, so I thought it was an exhaust clamp. I'm like, oh, hitting stuff and scraping, it probably sawed one of them off. And I'm like, well, the exhaust still looks normal. I'm still seeing it doing what it normally does, so I didn't think anything of it. Just let you keep going until you pulled it over.
Hot Rod Tom says he's drinking a cold Coors latte, keeping his hand warm with a Hot Rod Hangout koozie.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. And he also says it's probably pretty close to where he lost his fuel cap. Well, if you head that way, you can start building a car. You got an oil cap and a fuel cap.
Yep.
I've been saying that oil cap's a little loose, and I was like, something's wrong, but it never come off. So I was like, all right, well, maybe it's just it's a little wore out. It's 70 years old.
Yeah.
But surprisingly, Advance Auto Parts at a fuel cap for $6.
Yep.
And it fits tight. So it's all good. But that's part of the memories.
Yep.
So if you haven't caught it, I said it earlier, but Ashley yelled at me when I was telling y'all, make sure y'all go get registered. You only had a couple hours left. She said that we spent all our money at Turkey, so maybe they did too. Maybe they need another week to get paid. So there's still time to register for January 4th.
Yep.
Should be a good time. Seen a couple people register after the fact, so I guess Ashley was right. Still a couple people would ask, like, hey, I need paid, so we're still got them, but should be a good time. If you have anything that you would like to donate for the raffle, please let us know. We don't want to go out and buy and then all of a sudden 20 people show up with stuff.
Yep.
But we also don't want to not buy anything and then no one show up. But and also, if you're a sponsor of the podcast or you're a car club, make sure you get your trophies built. And I'm saying that out loud so I can tell myself that too. If your car is close, you got time. Unfortunately, Model A is a little further away than I thought it was. So, but hey, when it comes out, it'll be cool.
Yep.
So,
good things take time.
So I know. Hey, Scotto, did you make it over to Turkey? I know I know Tom did. You can bring them day of. Just let me know how many or what you're bringing. I know what you're bringing, but anyone else? Well, I know Andrew, Tommy, and Knuckles were all over there. We've seen them there. So it'll be a car show dump tomorrow, and then Bad Apple on Thursday.
That will be the Bad Apple.
Oh, that will be the Bad Apple.
Mm-hmm.
You got the car show dump tomorrow, right?
I dumped both of them tonight.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yep.
Ashley's ahead of it.
I'm trying.
Mom says she's got her crew working on the Mom's Choice Trophy. Her staff. Kelly Bromagin, what's up, man? I wasn't gonna go, but I am gonna run up. Ryan needs some parts that I have, so I'm gonna run up. Probably just take the daily, maybe run through real quick, hand out some flyers. But we weren't going to any more shows till our show to try to get caught up, and that was all part of the take a relaxing time at Turkey. But if I'm going to drop off parts, I might as well walk.
Mhm.
Low income, be on the lookout this weekend. Turkey drag coverage. Low income, Friday is early roll in, Saturday and Sunday is the show. Hell yeah. I definitely won't be there, Kelly. That one's a little far away. Congratulations to everybody that won a bad apple. They were all well deserved. And I seen a bunch of people that were driving their shit. That's why I said be on the lookout. No, Ashley's got the bad apple.
Yeah. Glow in the dark bad apple.
I can have a picture of it. Oh, buddy. We're gonna scroll through a whole bunch of them. Ashley done dropped it.
Or did you post it on Instagram?
I know I posted on Instagram, but I can't get to Instagram right now.
Right.
It's not what I wanted to do.
Income. Figured I'd pop. Gotta be back at work at 4:30 a.m. Okay. Then early out for my company Christmas party. Gonna be a long day.
All right, I'll just show you on my phone real quick. You ain't seen my apple and dart. Need to get with you on those steering parts for the 34. What's going on, Gasser Garage? What's not look up? Oh, low income clothing. Oh, buddy. No, I was at Scott said he was at his mom's for Turkey Day in Naples, then drove home. Saturday I was at a fundraiser for the Cape Canaveral Lighthouse Foundation at American Muscle Car Museum in Melbourne. 10-4.
Yeah.
It was a good time. We're gonna sit down one of these weekends and figure out our schedule for next year. We are not doing like we did this year. We went a little crazy. Like I said, it kind of made car shows not fun anymore. So we had moved on. We're gonna figure it out. We do have to remember that this is our first year, so we're still working out some kinks, figuring it out. She killed it this weekend. She was the only one that actually took like pictures and stuff.
Well, I took the pictures. You did the talking, like how we usually work things.
We didn't even make it to Turkey Nights one night.
Nope. We sure didn't.
Or the Pro Street Show.
Nope.
And that's okay.
We made it to one night evening show.
It ended at 6. That's not really.
Yeah. Well, it was dark. It's throwing me off.
It was dark when we were leaving. It was too cold for that.
Yeah, it was
There was a couple of times that we were gonna go, and then it was just we ate supper, bellies were full, and Airbnb television and the dogs were calling. We knew we had to go back to the Airbnb to let the dogs out before we went anywhere. So
yeah.
Got home and I got back to the Airbnb and I was like, a shower and comfy clothes sounds way better than going back out. So if we don't book the same Airbnb, I think we're gonna get a little closer to in between the Iron Horse and the track next year.
Yeah.
It was way better than the Airbnb last year though.
Yes. You actually drove Michelangelo all the way into the driveway.
Oh, we did get told that we couldn't go through the tunnel.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
The night show was cars are cruising pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a buddy go back on. They went there after the Bad Apple Bash, and said that there was a decent amount, but they weren't going to hang out. And then Sunday, the track was dead,
Yeah.
which I didn't know. I guess because we never go on Sundays. I didn't know that you could drive the track on Sunday.
Oh.
Take a lap around in the cars.
Oh yeah, I did see somebody make a comment about that somewhere.
Yeah.
That they didn't hang around for the ride around the track or something.
Yeah. Hannah, did y'all go to I just forgot his name. Oh, Jimmy's.
I was gonna say, don't ask me.
Did y'all go to Jimmy's Riding Customs? Yeah, we were gonna cut. We had thought about cutting out early on the Bad Apple show, and then the way we were parked, we were kind of there till at least some people left, and then by the time we got there, we just went and got food, and we had to drive by the Airbnb. Car pulled real hard into the yard, and that was where we went.
Yeah.
As we were still from the Airbnb, we were still like 40 minutes from Jimmy's.
Yeah, something like that.
So we were right. We were probably 5-10 minutes from the main little Daytona here or whatever. Oh, it's a coming, Scott. It's a coming.
Oh, they actually went home after Jimmy's. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Britton had said. Y'all were probably gonna run back, grab your suitcases, and head back to the house.
Yep. I will say I slept hard when we finally got home and slept in our bed.
Yeah, I didn't even make it to the night thing. Or to the night. I made it home. We got the car unloaded or car unpacked, got your car unpacked, and oh wait. John.
You tried to stay awake.
I did. I fought it. And then I woke up and I was like, why didn't you wake me up? Yeah, like I couldn't.
No, you were out.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that little video, and I just saw it again today on Facebook, where the dad's video and the little boy in the back seat, and he's trying to keep his eyes open, and the dad says, "It's okay, buddy, you can fall asleep." And as soon as the dad says it, his head's down and he's out like a light. What's up, Asher Studios?
What's up, man? How's everything going up there? I bet it's chilly up there.
It's cold here.
Yeah.
Definitely gotta stay closer next year. We were 30 minutes away. Yeah.
We were probably, with traffic and everything, we were probably 30 minutes away from the track. Probably about 30 minutes away from, yeah, it was probably like a 30-minute triangle.
Yeah. But what was good was, I mean, last year it was what, 30, 40 minutes, and that was taking the highway. If we were to actually take Michelangelo, it would have taken us.
It took longer to get there. It said it was only like 30 minutes, but
Yeah.
it was like an hour.
Trying to get off the highway on that exit was awful.
Yeah. Asher, broken leg is almost fixed and getting back to slinging paint. Hell yeah, man. Well, we are 1 month and 1 day out from our show, and yes, I am already tired. But we got the stickers, we got the merch. We just gotta mend them together.
Yes. Got some Preston days coming.
We have a surprise merch drop coming that we still have to order the actual merch. Yeah, but it'll be worth it. Or I hope it will be. I'm gonna have a good time at it. There should be a wide variety of things coming, so that'll be good. Yeah, Dragster Pratt was a good time. It was good catching up. on your maiden voyage. Did you get pre-registered yet, bud? If not, you got till December 8th. Made some connections. Should be having some 10-4. That's why I actually gave you till the 8th. But made some connections. There should be some pretty cool guests coming. Just gotta get scheduled up and everything. We were ahead, now we're back not. But we'll get back a week ahead like we were there for a few weeks.
Yeah.
Getting ready for Turkey, getting ready for our show is kind of put a damper on that.
And the holidays and everything. It's
Shield, hands on. Yes, sir. Keep in touch, bud.
if it was easy, everyone would do it. Yep. That is the truth.
Yes, sir. But there for a little while, we were trying to do too much, and we have to realize that we still do have full-time jobs. I get it, Knuckles.
Still gotta work on that reverse.
Just pull in. Just do everything in a loop. Oh, you're 55 and my 29 will be there in spirit. How's the GTO coming along?
Oh yeah.
He went to the show, so his back's better. I don't know. All that walking, his back might not be better no more.
A show never helps a mending back. As long as I have a few people that can push me back.
No, you just always drive through. You always got a park where you can just drive through. If you park on concrete, that car probably wouldn't be too hard to push back, but pushing it in the grass might be a
I was going to say everybody that would help push it would probably mess up their back in the process.
rude.
I would. I'd mess up my knees or my back. One of the two.
GTO is ready for paint. They're putting the radiator in it this week. Hell yeah.
Heck yeah. Yeah, the few times we've had to either push Michelangelo or whatever.
Both of those cars pushing night. Well,
I know, but they still was having surgery on both of my knees at one point in time.
a 54 pushes easier than the Model A in the backyard.
Yeah.
Which makes absolutely no sense because it ain't even got a body on it.
I've pushed Michelangelo by myself, which is probably how I
You
ended up.
push the Model A with the lawnmower.
Yeah, that really messed me up. I told you I'd never do that again.
We had it pointed at the carport and we were trying to push and it wouldn't push. And I was like,
I have an idea.
I'm like, my truck's too high to push it. Ashley's like, well, we had the lawnmower sitting up there for something. Oh, I moved the trailer because our little zero turn has a 1 7/8 ball on it, so I can move the trailer around. And Ashley's like, well, I'll just sit on the front of the zero turn and I'll lock my knees and you can just push me into the car and it'll push. And I was like, okay. Yeah, it didn't work as good. It
It
worked,
worked.
but it didn't work as good as there was a
No.
couple bumps and bruises and
I think my one
back
knee
up and
swelled
nudge it.
up pretty good.
Good times, good times.
It's all about the pain, right? At least we got it up. We did what we needed to do. And now it's hanging out in our backyard. We still got to take the motor out of it.
Yes. If anyone's looking for a 29 Model A frame, still has fenders and running boards.
We got
front fenders and running boards.
We got to figure out a cool way to use the motor.
Yeah.
Make a table out of it or something.
Load anchor.
Oh, take the. Oh my goodness. Why can't I think of the name now?
I just sell parts off of it.
Yeah. As long as they don't
Maybe
have
that's
any of
what
the
I'll do.
square nuts.
Maybe that's what I'll do.
What? Just take parts off of it and sell it?
Take parts off of it and make the trophies.
Well, yeah. Plus what we've got on the shelves in there. There's already 2 things on the shelf that I want to do to make it into a trophy.
Okay.
We've
You gotta
seen.
build one too.
I know, that's why I'm already calling those 2 pieces that are out
Oh,
there. So
you're
you
already claiming stuff.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes, exactly.
All right.
I just need to figure out a nice way to put lettering on it.
Train is loud.
Yeah. I don't know why they have to do the train horn so much.
The 29 coupe body for your next project for that frame.
Or we have a frame for your coupe body.
I was gonna say I have a frame for your coupe body. I don't know. You'd have to get with somebody way more knowledgeable on Model A's. I don't know. Is a sedan frame and a coupe frame the same? I do have another Model A build in my head, and a coupe would work for it,
But
it wouldn't be on a Model A frame. This one has taught me a lot.
yeah.
But hey, it's what it's all about. Mounting point might be a little different. Yeah, probably. How good's the coupe body, and where were you at when I was looking for one? Before I found the sedan.
Well, just like all the ones that are out in Texas. And all the people that you know out in Texas.
Yeah, as soon as I found the Model A, I got one.
But Michelangelo did good driving out to Daytona, driving around Daytona.
Marketplace is not great. I put an APB out and found people that wanted basically what I bought a whole car for. Although looking back, I should have just bought a body because now the frame just sits in the backyard. Also, still have a 32 chassis back there too.
Without a front end.
Yeah. Has the front end delete on it.
Yeah. Hey, guess what? But we will supply the cinder block.
For extra.
You wouldn't throw it into the
No.
deal? We have more.
If I can keep the rims.
Well, then you need to supply a second.
No, because then it could lay on the ground. See?
Goodness gracious.
I don't even have anything those rims would fit. I would just want to keep them.
Well, we do have the front and the
Yeah, there you go.
you got the idea.
Come get it. I need money for metal. We could work something out. No, I don't think I would do a coupe that laid on the ground. Because I don't really like tires that stick over the back.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You can't go with smaller tires.
no.
No, it's not.
They'd have to be really, really small.
Yeah.
Like Michelangelo small.
Why you gotta bring that up? You said you weren't gonna bring that up anymore.
They 14s, but you keep them clean.
Shh.
Actually, no, you don't. You scrub the tires and you scrub the
Hey.
rims.
Hey now. It says it's for tires too.
That's again not off. That's a off the podcast conversation, Scott. It's another sedan that I don't think I've ever seen one, but it could use those rims that are on the back there.
Not Michelangelo's.
No, because I already have a rear end for it back there. Because that rear end would work for that build.
Cheapers. Oh, would it though?
You just have to narrow it
Yeah,
quite a bit.
a
All of
lot
it.
of it.
All of it.
Really, that's all we're giving out.
Essentially a tubbed sedan. I don't even know if they make a front end skinny enough to do that.
I
But
was gonna say.
all right, guys, before we get out of here, make sure you go show BP Custom some love on Facebook.
And go check out Throttle Attic using the code word Hot Rod for 15% off.
Thanks again to Johnny Jalopy. You can check his work out on Facebook, YouTube, and johnnyjalopy.com.
Check out Low Income Clothing and Low Income Photos on Facebook and Instagram, and also Brahmagan Media.
Make sure you show Ty Blends with the Top Notch Barber Studio some love. You can book an appointment on Booksy.
And Wrenching for the Future. You can
I
check
missed that one completely.
check them out on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. They are trying to get the kids back in the shop, back learning how to turn wrenches.
And our food sponsors for the hangout January 4th is Rat Rod's Woodfire Pizza. You can check him out at Facebook and Rat Rod's Woodfire Pizza or Rat Rod's Woodfirepizza.com. Rudy's Delicious Dogs. You can check him out on the Google. And Donut Envy of Gainesville on Facebook and Instagram.
Oh, yes.
The only dates that you need to know about is January 4th. Pre-registration ends next Sunday, and I'm not letting Ashley extend it anymore. Till next time, guys, get out, drive your shit. If you're at the Don Garlett show, you see me, say what's up. Later.
See ya.